this event is also going live on YouTube right now. Moving on, good afternoon to one and all present here. We would like to start. Nishkama karma, the selfless or desireless action is an action performed without any expectation of fruits or results. Its modern advocates press upon achieving success by following the principles of yoga and stepping beyond personal goals while pursuing any action over greater good. So, in this dynamic world, let us do something that actually makes a difference by truly being selfless.
Nishkama karma means to do everything without accepting in return. And today, we have this opportunity to learn about the concept of Nishkama karma, that is selfless karma.
Ramanujan College empowers the students and teachers with the resources of knowledge creation and make them self-reliant. It not only facilitates an innovative learning process where learning is contextualized in the changes, but also caters to the needs and challenges of the real world. Hence, to implement this thought, the Department of Commerce, Ramanujan College, has taken this initiative to conduct lecture series on different topics by the experts.
It's time to fill this event with the fragrance of our music society, Shivranjani.
Give a big hand for Shivranjani.
जो इरादे बता दूं तुमको शर्माई जाओगे तुम धड़कने जो सुना दूं तुमको घबराई जाओगे तुम हमको आता नहीं है छुपाना होना है तुम पे फना चाँद सिफारिश जो करता हमारी देता वो तुमको बता शर्मो है आके पर्दे गिरा के करनी है हमको बता जिद है अब तो है खुद को मिटाना होना है तुम पे फना से तेरी मेरी कहानी, तेरी मेरी कहानी है बारिशों का पानी, उनके जो इश्क बरसे तेरी मेरी कहानी। Thank you.
Such a memorizing performance. Thank you, Shivranjani. Not taking much of your time, we would like to call Ms. Shivam Jindal on the stage to please welcome the guests.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I feel honored to welcome you all to the lecture series on Nishkama Karma, Selfless Karma. The resource person today is Mrs. Archana Jamatia from Department of Philosophy. Nishkarma Karma means to do everything without expecting anything in return. And as per Bhagavad Gita, a man who sees action in inaction and inaction in action has understanding among men and discipline in all actions he performs. The objective of the session today is to provide you with the understanding of need of nishkarma karma in practical life, and also understanding the journey of a being from nothingness to becoming and then becoming to nothingness. I am sure you will all be enriched today with the lecture. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving ahead, we would like to introduce to you our guest speaker, Ms. Archana Jamatia.
Yes, she is an assistant professor in the Department of Philosophy. She has done her PhD in philosophy from Hyderabad Central University 2014. Post-graduation in philosophy from Northeastern Hill University, Masters of Philosophy from Hyderabad Central University, and graduation in English Literature from Union Christian College, affiliated in Northeastern Hill University. Moving on to her areas of interest, the interests are epistemology, ethics and values, Western philosophy, reading comics, sketching, and yoga. Her research publications include, firstly, The Realities Becoming Visible as a co-author in Indian Journal of Applied Research, and secondly, Ethics on Violence in the International Research Journal of Human Resources and Social Sciences.
Now we welcome Ms. Archana Jamatia on the stage to enlighten us with your word.
आज का टॉपिक जो है निष्कामा कर्मा, इट इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर ऑल एजेस. ओके, आप किसी भी स्टेज में हो, आप चाहे अपने स्वीट 20s में हो, 30s में हो, 50s में हो, it is applicable. Okay, so before we So before we start the session, I want all of you teachers भी आप at least एक notepad and pen हाथ में तैयार रखिए because I will ask you to do something. Okay? So आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह से इंट्रोडक्शन दिया है निष्कामा कर्मा, selfless action, and to correct it, निष्कामा का अर्थ selfless नहीं है. Okay? You look at the sentence, nish, kama, karma. Okay? Do you see anywhere there is a mention of self? You do not see it. यहाँ पे self है ही नहीं. अगर हम इसको disjunct करते हैं ये word को, it is an amalgamation of 3 words. That is nish stands for negation, kama stands for desire, and karma for action. So you have to take the sentence as it is, not adding from your point of view. अपने तरफ से हमें कुछ भी ना add करना है, ना subtract करना है. Okay, now telling the history of Nishkama karma. Nishkama karma ऐसे वक्त पे लिखा गया था, मतलब if you go through to the Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata आप देखते हो तो the situation was battle zone. Okay, battle zone, and Arjuna goes through a mental disbalance. Okay, trauma कह सकते हैं आप इसको. Okay, but it can be stress but not depress. Okay, this is what I tell my student also. Okay, sometimes they really look stressed. Okay, and they get confused with depression. Okay, आप stress में हो सकते हो, maybe because of many work. Okay, but depression is something clinical. तो आपको ये हमेशा you should be careful before thinking that you are having depression. Okay, and Nishkama karma is going to help. Okay, understanding Nishkama karma is going to help to understand ourselves. Okay? I'm not saying that I have understood this concept Nishkama karma completely, but I am trying. Okay, it is a complex statement. Okay, and in this session, what we are going to, my task is to try to understand and meanwhile to raise this question, okay, will I be able to reach that point, okay, desireless point where you detach yourself with emotions. Okay, kama means desires. Okay, so I am just closely linking desire with emotions. Now the task for you is, here is the famous statement given by Socrates, okay, know thyself how little you know. Okay, तो आपको क्या करना है, मैंने यहाँ पे 2 statement लिखा है. Know thyself. Okay, know thyself, first statement में आपको कुछ affirmative word add करना है. I am, at least 3 line. आपको मुझे दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है, write it for yourself. Okay, know thyself, I am dash. आप सभी कर सकते हो, it will not take more than 2 minutes. और second statement है, वो कहता है कि like know thyself, I am not. At least 3 line each. Okay, you know about yourself, so write about yourself. Know thyself, I am. सर विनोद सर जी आप भी कर सकते हो, पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हो, आप भी कर सकते हो. Just I am this, I am this, I am this, and I am not this, I am not this. 3 sentences. Okay, just add I am this, I am not this. Okay, हाँ, तो ये इसके बारे में मैंने बात कर ली. Now because यहाँ पे जो बैठे हैं वो फिलोसफी के बैकग्राउंड से नहीं है मोस्टली, तो मैं फिलोसफी में हम क्या करते हैं, I'll just give little introduction so that you understand the निष्काम कर्म. तो philosophy is all about, definition of philosophy ये है कि it is a love of wisdom. Okay, yeah, and wisdom stand for quest. आप सवाल उठाते हो, okay? और अगर आपके मन में कोई सवाल है तो आप एक आर्ग्यूमेंट क्रिएट करते हो टू कम टू अ पॉइंट, ठीक है? और आपका आर्ग्यूमेंट का एंड कंक्लूजन या तो रैशनल होता है या इरेशनल होता है, या और फिलोसॉफी के लैंग्वेज में इसे वैलिड और इनवैलिड कहा जाता है. ओके, योर आर्ग्यूमेंट्स और योर थॉट इज either rational or irrational. So we are trying to understand Nishkama karma if it is rational or irrational. Okay? So now what कृष्णा जो महानायक है, जो निष्कामा कर्मा के बारे में बात करता है, what he means, okay? Why he is talking about a desireless action, है ना? Because whenever we do certain kind of action, we all want result, है ना? आप for example आप पौधे लगाते हो, you expect that कि फूल खिले इसमें से, है ना? आप खेती बाड़ी करते हो क्योंकि आपको एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि यहाँ पे फसल उगेगा तो हम खाएंगे उसको, अगर इससे भी ज्यादा उग जाते हैं then we can do business out of it, okay? We can have prosperity. Okay, prosperity always stays in our mind. That's why we think about fruit. Okay, but in none of this statement you see the mention of fruit. Fruit नहीं है. Karma yoga में Krishna talks about fruit, but in the later part, okay? But that has nothing to do with Nishkam. Okay, now ये भी कर लिया. Now मैं क्यों डिनाई कर रही थी आपने जब लिखा कि सेल्फलेस एक्शन है? Because philosophy में self is very important. Okay, even in Bhagavad Gita, self is very important because you are trying to know yourself through philosophy, and there are two ways you can know yourself. Okay, now Krishna जो इसका third line of कर्मा योगा में कृष्णा अर्जुन को कहते हैं कि you can know yourself. One is through speculation, that is empirical speculation, और हर कोई empirical speculation नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो there is another way, that is devotion. So there are two ways you can know yourself. Okay, so when you write Nishkama karma, do not translate it as a selfless action because self is very important. And when you write less, it means that there is something more. Okay, partially there is something, but partially there is nothing. Okay, then now coming to the explanation of Nishkama karma, why Krishna is saying that. Now try to understand time. Okay, time जरूरी है बहुत, है ना? अगर if we do not specify time कि 2 बजे आपको यहाँ पे आना है, अगर vaguely कोई statement दे देता है कि there is event in Galif and they do not mention time, you will not know when to come. Okay, you will be just lost, क्या करना है? For that, it is important that we know what time is for on our understanding, ताकि हम अपने लाइफ को स्मूथली we can regulate. Okay, but आप एक बात सोचो, don't think of Einstein right now because Einstein is going to be more complex, so we are going to restrict ourselves just from philosophical stand. Okay, now time का distribution किस तरह से होता है? टाइम का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होता है डे एंड नाइट से, है ना? अर्थ घूमता है, रोटेट करता है, दैट्स हाउ वी कैन कैलकुलेट टाइम. सोचो कि आप अर्थ से बाहर गए हो, ओके, देन यू विल हैव काइंड ऑफ नो वे टू डिस्टिंक्ट डे नाइट टाइम तो दूर की बात है, आप कर ही नहीं पाओगे. सो इन दैट कॉन्टेक्स्ट टाइम इज रिलेटिव, एंड Krishna is saying that why we are positioning ourselves in a time frame where we have to go beyond time to understand Nishkam. Okay, now just taking the example with giving you a picture of time from Indian concept and plus Egyptian concept. Okay, time was presented this way. Okay, अरे क्या हो, सॉरी सॉरी, उल्टा दबा दिया मैंने. Okay, so this was presentation of time. Okay, और इंडिया में एक जो सर्कल है, चक्र है, उसके थ्रू it is described. Okay, time is not linear when it comes to Indian context. हाँ, Western में it is linear, but in Indian concept time is linear. Okay, तो आपको याद होगा श्री कृष्ण सीरियल नहीं तो कहा, लॉकडाउन के टाइम में हमें बार बार देखा है महाभारत, फिर श्री कृष्ण. तो वहां पे कृष्णा was not the only one who Kansa tried to kill. Okay, but all his siblings, कृष्णा ने, कंस ने सबको, he killed everyone. Okay, except Balram and Krishna, he could not kill them. And the reason was this time, concept of time. Okay, क्यों? अब देखो ये circle को. Okay, and the argument that Kansa gave was, though it was the number 8, क्योंकि उसके एक मंत्री ने भी बोला था कि वासुदेव जो उसका दोस्त था, उसने भी कहा था, it is my 8th son who is going to be the reason for your death. Then why are you killing all my son? Okay, so now time as a cycle, and try to put dot in circle. Okay, 8 dot, and he draw this 8 dot and mention that, see, when you look at this dot, you do not know from where it starts. If you do not know the starting point, you do not know where it ends also. Okay, so this tail and snake का जो mouth है, it also represents, जो mouth है, it represents womb, and the tail represents the phalanx, and it also represents something that is ending and something that is beginning. Okay, so इसमें if we are involving too much, okay, like attaching our emotions, entangling ourselves with this, and not understanding the time, okay, what happens is we are just deluding ourselves. Okay, हम लोग एक delusion create कर रहे हैं. It's not exactly Maya. Maya भ्रम अलग होता है. Illusion is also different. Illusion short time के लिए होता है. For example, आप गाड़ी चला के जा रहे हो, then from distance you see mirage. Okay, that is illusion. But delusion is when you think something as reality when it is not. Okay, now coming to the most important question of philosophy, that is, what is reality? Okay, so now after all this concept of time, now we may have reached to the point that when the question is raised about reality is beyond our comprehension. Okay, the way we understand left, right, up and down, it all vanishes, okay, in this time frame and the frame of space. Okay, so when we attach ourselves with this earthly object, earthly in the sense matter, okay, something that is visible and something that is invisible. Okay, and to understand that, you have to also believe in one thing, that is dualism. Okay, in philosophy there is a concept called dualism, and dualist believes that mind and body are distinct things, entities. Okay, and this, our body comes in contact with mind or soul, and when they entangle, they form certain kind of delusion. Okay, so now what should we be? That is the next question. तो क्या करें? हम भूल जाए कि हम जो है, क्या हम भूल जाए that my name is Archana? Should I forget that? I am standing here, I'm occupying certain space. Should I forget that? Okay, now this is a very nice example. I'm going to take next one. I'll come to this after No one. Okay. So Game of Thrones कितने सारे लोगों ने देखा है all the seasons? Game of Thrones. Okay. Even if you do not have watched Game of Thrones, but if you see this, you will understand the concept of no one. Okay. No one. So there was this little girl from House of Stark. She went for training, right? God of that. She went for training. And the first task that she had to do was to forget who she is. Okay? To become no one. Okay? How do you become no one? Okay? And she terribly failed in that. Okay? She failed in that and she could not become no one. And there is another dimension of no one is when you believe yourself no one, when you know that you're no one, there comes the immense possibility for you to achieve. Okay, when you're someone, you restrict yourself. Okay, for example, right now, I think myself, if I think myself, I cannot think, I am a woman, so when I know that I am a woman, I become a little bit conscious morally. Okay, I will restrain myself in doing many things. But when I consider myself like no one would also means that I am just saw and dust. I have come from nothingness. Okay, now consider your present, past, present, and future. There was a time when I do not exist. I have come into existence with certain kind of potentiality. And after some time, what will happen to me? I am just going to become another saw and dust. Okay. What remain, at least positively, I would like to believe that at least energy is something that remains of me. Okay. But that is from my side. I don't want you to take that. You have your own interpretation of yourself. Okay. So self, how you, okay, improve yourself, this Nishkam karma. Okay. Now, it may sound like Krishna is morally boosting Arjun, but yeah, for him to participate in battle is important. Moral boost is really important, but Krishna meant beyond that. Okay, he wants people to understand that what we are thinking, what we are connecting ourselves with, the things that surround us is but nothing, just a delusion that we have created for ourselves. Okay. So now I want to ask question. Anybody who wants to volunteer, who have written, known thyself, I am? Anybody? Like nobody is going to judge you. Okay, yellow shirt. Yellow, you're wearing yellow, so I will is visible to me. Yeah, kurta, I guess kurta, yellow kurta. You're looking backside. I'm asking you. Yes. Huh. I am. What have you written in the filling the blank? What have you filled? I am. Oh, you did not participate. Then it's fine. Loon sir is ready. So can you tell? Oh. And negative, sir? Negative, not affirmative, mein. Archana ma'am, आप volunteer कीजिए. Okay. So, madam, thank you. आप एक चीज पे ध्यान दो. When we are describing ourselves positively, negatively, in both the statement we are talking positively. Negative में भी हम लोग positive ही intend कर रहे हैं. Okay. So this is how we connect ourselves. Okay. But what we should be, according to Bhagavad Gita and Nishkama karma, we should be, I am nothing. That is the message he is giving, Krishna. So that's how you would see this famous Vishal Roop जिसे कहते हैं, when he shows. He have many faces, okay? Many face means no face, right? Many face. It's just like the statement, भीड़ की शक्ल नहीं होते. Okay, if you have many face, that means you have no identification. You have not identify yourself or stick yourself with one identity. Okay, so search yourself speculatively, okay, or if not possible speculatively, then through devotion. So this is the message I want to give today. Thank you all for giving me chance to talk. So this is the no one God.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for such illuminating words. We are beyond grateful.
Now we request Miss Sonia ma'am to present the token of appreciation to Miss Archana ma'am. We would like to express our gratitude to the management team for organizing such an insightful session.
Please maintain silence, everybody. Please maintain decorum.
And to all the esteemed delegates of the seminar for their presence and contribution to make this event a great success. We extend our gratitude to Ms. Archana Jamatia to take out time from her busy schedule to grace the event. Now we request Ms. Aarti ma'am to present the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Kushi. Thank you, Neha. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. And firstly, I would like to thank the resource person, Ms. Archana Jamatia, ma'am, and who gave such an enriching and insightful session on this concept of Niskam Karma, as we have already have some thought about this in terms of Gita's quote, which says that सिर्फ कर्म किए जाओ फल की इच्छा ना कर. Okay, so that quote was somewhere there in the mind of the people before coming for this particular lecture, and I hope that this give you a much more informative aspect about this particular session or this particular quote of the Gita. And so thank you so much, ma'am, Archana ma'am. And after this, I would like to thank all the participants, all my dear colleagues, and all the persons who are present here. Other than this, in the end, I would like to say that I would like to thank all the organizing team members as well as the Ramcom Society who put such a hardworking effort in making this particular session a success. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aarti ma'am. And with this,
we would like to conclude this event. Thank you so much, everybody.